Hey man, say man, it's your boy Dre Shiesty back at y'all with another reaction video, man. Today we got another Dr. Insanity vid. Racist killer realizes cop found her disturbing secret. You know I'm intrigued already, because you know I'm a black man, man. I'm trying to see what's going on, man. Why she killing our people, man. As always, man, I don't fake none of my reactions. This is just a video I found on YouTube. Watch it with me. Grab some popcorn and chill. Enjoy. Let's get it.
Talk about killing someone. Oh, Lord. No, seriously.
This is 30-year-old Victoria Worth being questioned about her husband's death. Months earlier,
Big fat ass shot. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at this shit. Look, what do this bitch got in her hand?
this is 30-year-old Victoria Worth.
Boy, what the fuck? She's ready to smoke something. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Keep it a buck. As a black person, bro, or any person in America, you know, for some reason, bro, I feel like you know they racist when they got all these tattoos, bro. And, bro, they carry guns like this. Is every racist person in America, bro, always love guns and got hella tattoos, bro. That's why I be staying away from them type of people, bro. You buy them people, bro, that you bound to get lynched. You bound to get, you feel me? Like, not, don't get me wrong, but not all, but majority, most likely, yes, bro.
Questioned about her husband's death. Months earlier, she had begun planning her husband Shane's murder.
We need to get rid of that. Yo, she's talking. We need to get rid of that nigga. Oh, she ready to kill, bro. We need to get rid of that. We gonna act like that ain't in the vid. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe y'all can't see her text. Maybe y'all can't see her text. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We need to get rid of that nigga. Are you serious though? We need to get rid of that nigga. Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
Determined to make it look like a... That was until Shane's final words turned the investigation upside down.
Shane, can you hear me?
I didn't do it.
Okay, everything will be all right.
Victoria believed she had orchestrated the perfect murder, securing her husband's house, car, and fortune. But eventually, her arrogance would not only seal her fate, but also bring down the people around her.
Some days I just wish you would get in an accident, die or something. There's a lot of things that could be done to make it look like it's...
This is the time to tell the truth.
I am. This wasn't planned. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Hey, Dr. Insanity got the best intros on God, bro. He got the best intros.
At around 2:30 a.m. on September 26th, police in Minersville, Utah received a call from a resident who reported hearing a gunshot inside his garage. Corporal Cox quickly rushed to the scene, unaware that he was stepping into a carefully staged murder.
Hello!
Beaver 6, go ahead and send medical in. We're in the garage. All right, man, I got some help coming for you. Got one maybe through and through braid.
Okay.
Through the chest, so we're gonna have to expedite some things here.
One through and through in the chest.
This is Shane Davis. He's still alive.
He not even black, though. She just wanted to catch a body, bro. She just wanted to catch a body. He not even black, bro. She killed another white man. How is she talking about, let's kill that nigga? And it's a white dude. How you want to kill that nigga? And that's a white dude. What the?
But drifting
She just wanted to kill something, bro.
in and out of consciousness. But before EMS could get him to the hospital, Shane managed to mumble something, a crucial detail that would become the first major clue in uncovering everything.
Looks like he's walked out to here. Just keep talking to us, Shane. You'll be good.
Shane, my name's Christine. I'm with the ambulance. If things go quiet, just keep going.
We're just gonna roll you back, Shane, okay?
Okay. He said he did not do it to himself. Okay.
With Shane insisting he didn't shoot himself.
R.I.P. Shane, man. That's crazy, though. This is a crazy video already, I can tell.
Detectives began to consider that this was not a self-inflicted act, but attempted murder. The officer counted 6 people in the house. While they were still seen as witnesses, their strange behavior and absence of a gun would soon raise suspicion.
There's about 6 people in the house. Do you guys know Shane to own a pistol?
He does own a pistol.
Okay.
It's in my room with him. I'm married to him.
I don't see one out here anywhere, so I'm wondering where it's at. Nobody's seen a gun or anything like that. He's got a gunshot wound to his chest.
As Shane fights for his life on the way to the hospital,
See, they dumb though. They should have been like, if it was me, I'm not doing this, but if it was me, I would have been like, bro, yeah, he killed this. He shot himself. I saw the gun. I called y'all instantly. I took the gun away, put it in the room because I didn't want him to keep firing in his head. So I hurried up, ran and got the gun and called y'all immediately. Like, they dumb. Why would you sit there and be like, I don't know what happened. No, you have to, bro. You got to be prepared for this stuff, bro. If I'm doing a murder, I'm prepared. You feel me? If I'm ready to smoke you, you gonna know. I'm gonna definitely, you feel me, come up with a good plan, maybe write it down. No, I ain't even about to write it down because now they got a paper trail. I'm thinking in my head, all right, man, boom, when they ask this one, I'm gonna say this, when they do this, I'm gonna plot on you so good, you're not even gonna know. But, bro, why do you even want to kill your husband? You could have just got a divorce and moved out of town. Anything. Why you want to kill this nigga? Then you racist. You tell me I want to get rid of that nigga. But you kill a white dude. You was married to a white dude. How you want to kill that nigga? He's a white dude. Females, bro, don't make sense, man. Females. 2026, man, stop doing that dirt, bro. You gonna get caught, bro. And I'm just a dude like me gonna be reacting to your vid and you getting caught. So just chill, bro. Don't do that dirt, man.
detectives turn their attention to his wife, Victoria Worth. What officers don't realize is that,
bro, that's why you don't believe the filters, because she do not look like this, bro. She don't look like this. This right here is not the same person that we looking at, bro. Do not believe them filters, bro. Catfish is real.
Victoria's mind is fixed on a dark thought. If Shane dies, she would inherit his house, car, and fortune. With this twisted fantasy in mind, Victoria would go on to unwittingly reveal just how much she despised Shane.
Is he gonna be okay?
I'll tell you later. That's all I can say. Was Shane arguing with anybody tonight?
Just a little bit with me over a stupid comment.
Yeah.
He's been drinking nonstop. He was driving. I told him to come home. He needed to stop his. That is a fight that has come out quite a bit between the two of us, is drunk driving because of his ticket last time, which scares me. I have a 2-year-old daughter in the home, and the only comment I had made that if he entered the home that I would protect at any cost necessary for my daughter's sake.
Sure.
Victoria claims that she and Shane got into a heated argument earlier.
Like, how, like, bro, I swear they don't be listening to their self-talk. Bro, how are you going to protect your home if he comes in the house drunk? It's his crib. What is he going to do to affect his 2-year-old daughter if he come in the crib and he drunk? Bro, send that nigga to the room, tell him to go to bed, good night. That's that easy. Why are you talking about you got to protect yourself now? Just a murder now is something you got to protect yourself. Man, watch out, bro. You ain't been called the cops on him. Now you want to tell them that he got a problem, he been drinking. See, women like this, bro, this the bad women, bro. Don't be with a woman like this. This is terrible. Be with a good woman, bro. This is terrible. Do not fuck with this type of little shit. This not your little shit. This not your wife. Okay? Just letting you know, bro.
That day,
Stop meeting these bitches off Tinder. I know what you be doing.
she also brings up his bad habit of drinking and driving, almost as if to shift blame, although no one has accused her of anything yet. But with 5 other friends still in the house, 5 more potential suspects entered the picture. But this is when Victoria starts throwing out even more bizarre theories, further deepening the officer's suspicion that this wasn't a self-inflicted death at all.
Guys, any reason for anybody to cause Shane any harm? Anybody that may be involved with this that we might want to look at?
I don't know. He's got his fair share of enemies. Some people have issues with him because of him getting physical with me a while back in the past. He had left. He was drunk. I told him bring his ass home because last time he went out drunk driving, he ended up in jail.
So, guys, did anybody see Shane with a gun?
I don't mean to keep pausing the video in the beginning, bro, but she need to go to jail, bro. Like, what is you doing? Like, is this what you wanted people to have your back like that? So now you projecting it? Like, you throwing me off. Like,
Did he make any comments about harming himself?
I don't know. He's been drinking, and when he gets drunk, he gets kind of dumb. When he gets to drinking, he doesn't always make the smartest decisions. He has been going through a lot lately.
Did anybody see Shane with the gun? Brandon, you discovered him?
I discovered him originally.
Notice how Victoria stays glued to her phone while answering the police, almost as if she's reading from a script. With each claim, she further damages Shane's reputation, portraying him as an abusive husband with many enemies. Corporal Cox is struck by the housemates' matching lack of reaction, completely unfazed by their friend being shot in the chest. But as the officers start analyzing the crime scene, they uncover a clue that turns the residents from witnesses into prime suspects.
There's blood all the way around to the corner. Yeah, look at this. Here. He's come out to this point. Or tried to enter to this point. I don't see anything past here, Kai.
What do they have to say? Anything? Did you talk to them?
Yeah, I talked to his wife. She says it was just him and her arguing. That he's been drinking all day.
A trail of blood led from the garage into the kitchen, suggesting Shane Davis was either moved after being shot or had tried to escape, casting serious doubt on Victoria's version of events. Detectives pressed on, unaware that everyone but them knew who had shot Shane and why the gun was still missing.
Well, I don't know how well you guys know him, but he scares the living hell out of me. Since I do have a 2-year-old in my home, I will do whatever it takes in my power to protect my daughter at any cost necessary.
Now, you said Shane did have a pistol.
bro, girl, shut up. Like, why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying that? What do the daughter have to do with anything? She's 2 years old. You already was plotting this gang. Like, why do you keep saying that? Like, are you sick using your daughter? Bro, people use their kids all the time as an excuse, bro. You're sick. Why are you using your son or daughter as your excuse, bro? You murked them. I would have just kept it as, oh, he killed himself, bro. Just keep it at that, bro. He lying. He shot himself in the head, bro. He didn't want to feel embarrassed. Cool. Keep it at that. Why you keep bringing your daughter and I'm going to protect myself at any cost? You basically telling us you killed him. You telling us you shot him right there. That's the worst defense ever. He don't show no signs he did nothing. The 5 witnesses don't say he came in there, started fucking with the kid and shit like that. Like, this shit pissed me off. Like, bro, why is you sitting here lying? The worst lies ever. If you gonna lie, just be a good liar. Don't be a shit liar like this. This is a shit liar. This is a dumb fucking liar. Do not be like her. This is the worst liar in the world. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to nothing she's saying. She's the worst liar in the world. If you, bro, let's watch the video, bro.
From what you told me earlier.
He has a pistol. It's in my room. I can actually show it to you.
Yeah, just take me where and I'll look at it if you don't mind.
Yeah, we do have, he has his own gun, and I have a rifle.
Okay.
So they're both in here.
Is that the only 2 firearms in the house?
Yeah, his is right there.
Okay.
So that's his.
Set that right there.
And I have a rifle, which is,
Okay. You can leave it right there. That's fine. What caliber?
7mm 08.
Neither of these have been fired. And these are supposedly the only 2 in the home. We may have a shooter somewhere.
Cox examined the rounds in each gun and concluded that none had been fired. With this revelation, the detectives returned to question the residents, unaware that Victoria was about to accidentally reveal a crucial piece of information pointing directly to the shooter.
Well, do me a favor, guys. Just everybody hang tight right here. I'm going to come back and get a statement from everybody. And
well, I don't know where my other partner is. I have 2. I'm polyamorous. He's been gone for a while, though. Long beforehand.
Okay.
Bro, are we fucking serious, bro? She gonna say I'm polyamorous. What is that? What is that? My other partner is out the way? Like, what are you talking about? This has to be the worst. This is the worst. The worst. The fucking worst. The worst murderer ever. This has to be the dumbest criminal in the world. You kill him. Did you tell him about your second husband? Your second partner? Bitch, you cheating. There's no, oh, I have another partner. No, you a cheater. What are you talking about? What are we talking about right here? Please tell me, what are we talking about? What are you saying? There should be no, there's no, nothing. There's nothing. What are we saying right now? There should be nothing else but you're lying. Why are you sitting here lying, bro? You're terrible. You're terrible, bro. You're terrible. Just shut the fuck up and go to jail, bro. Shut up and go to jail, bro. Goodbye.
So
We need people
he
like
left
this.
earlier
We need people like this out the world in general. You don't need to be in the world no more. Bye.
today and has
You're a waste of fucking sperm.
been out and about for a while.
Okay. Yep, just hang tight right here, guys.
But just as the officers were about to leave, one of the residents revealed that Victoria's secret lover despised Shane and was seen leaving the house around the time of the show.
Duh, he not gonna like him. He cracking his bit. He cracking his bit. How he like somebody that's cracking his bit? It's like me seeing my woman take another. You feel me? I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's bro down. Yeah. What up, cuz? You good? Like, no, bro. You cracking my little shit. You cracking my little shit. You think I'm supposed to be? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, partner. Nah, you know the white people face, baby. Hi, partner. They like the white people be like this. Bro, how the fuck do you think I'm supposed to be cool with somebody that's cracking my little shit?
Shooting.
She needs to die. She should have died. No, let me not say that. But y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Identified the man as Mike Miller. Someone.
And then this is Buddy ass right here. This is Buddy right here. You serious? This is
well
Buddy.
known to-
This is Buddy. Who she cheating on with? Are we serious right now, bro? First of all, bro got the high top fade with the orange hair, with the red hair though. Are we serious right now? This is Buddy who she cheating with. He should have been left, bro.
Police for his considerable criminal record. Finally, the police have a lead, marking the start of the hunt for their primary suspect. The officers were now on the lookout for Mike, a likely suspect in Shane's death, or at the very least, someone with answers. A few hours later, after searching the nearby area, one car's license plate matched 27-year-old Mike Miller. To their surprise, Mike was compliant when approached and even agreed to come to the station for questioning. But while the officers expected denials and deflection, he would tell police exactly what had gone down.
He proceeded to walk towards me and ended up going through the garage. I know she tried to keep him out of the house by keeping him pinned to the door. For a minute, she kind of kept him there, and then he got kind of pretty physical with her. He grabbed her wrist and he shoved her. And I told him, like, Shane, I will shoot you. You need to let her go. He wouldn't listen. I did what I did to protect him. I shot him.
Without any pushback from the detectives, Mike admitted point blank that he shot Shane. But there was a reason for his unusual honesty. He would soon claim it was all in self-defense.
She had me go tell him to shut the truck off, and I looked at him like, dude, I'm just telling you what I was told to tell you, because he does tend to at times get kind of physical when he's drinking. I wasn't going to just sit there and let him hurt the woman I love. I saw him as a threat to that household and to that child, and I did what I thought I had to do to protect him. I shot him.
How is he a threat, bro? That's not even your real wife. That's not even your kids, bro. I can see if he come in there, gun ready, locked and loaded. His gun sitting in his room, bro. You have no reason to think that he about to kill or do nothing to anybody in the house. Like, what is you doing, bro? Like, you just making up. Like, him and they deserve each other, bro. Y'all gonna go to jail for the rest of your life, bro. I hope they get y'all life sentences, bro.
Pure self-defense and protection for that household.
Despite Mike's apparent honesty, the police know he isn't telling the whole story, although for now, they let him believe he's off the hook. But before the officers can apply pressure, Mike introduces a new name, someone supposedly even more dangerous than Shane.
Sean, who he was on the phone with, he had called her a bitch quite a few times. She had given the warning to Sean that if he came here, it wasn't going to end well. From what I understand, Sean is a very violent person. And Shane kind of said something to Sean, saying, he's like, you know what, Sean, go ahead and come down here. That then there posed a threat on the household because Sean wasn't going to come down here and just talk everything out. He would be armed, and he was going to come down here for a fight.
According to Mike, Sean was a friend of Shane's who was moments away from arriving at the house, armed and ready for a fight. But since Mike had spent 5 hours on the run after the shooting, it's possible Victoria instructed him to tell the police this story and perhaps even to claim self-defense. However, Mike's self-defense argument was far weaker than he realized, and the detectives began pressing him on it.
Why did you immediately go to the gun rather than try to physically stop him? Because there's two of you and just one of him.
The light wasn't on, and like I said, it's really cluttered in that garage, so I would have ended up falling and stumbling.
Hindsight 2020, is there a way that you would have handled this differently?
Yes, if he hadn't been so stubborn.
Yeah, I mean, but rather with using the weapon.
And that's something I thought about throughout the night while I was driving, is that I probably could have handled that a lot differently, but like I said, he was already getting fairly aggressive with everyone else and pretty loud.
As the officer points out, with multiple men in the home, subduing Shane wasn't just possible, it was the right thing to do. By now, Mike and Victoria's relationship seemed increasingly strange, and the officer realized this was likely something they would want to push on. And he was right.
So has there been any jealousy squabbles between you and Shane?
My bad, y'all. My
Seen
food
him
came,
with
bro.
Victoria and became jealous.
We've had our moments where, he wasn't really given a choice. Everything had came out that me and Victoria were together and had been together for quite some time and whatnot. She basically told him she was staying with me and that was that. He was going to have to deal with it or, end the relationship.
Just as the officer suspected, jealousy and rage explained Mike's actions far better than self-defense. With their primary suspect now in custody, devastating news arrived from the hospital. Shane had passed away. As Mike prepared to be charged with manslaughter, Victoria believed her brilliant plan had succeeded and that she had outsmarted the police. But little did
This is what happened if you marry the wrong woman, bro. This could be your life, bro. So make sure y'all be careful on who y'all marry, who y'all talk to, bro, who y'all take serious, bro. Because for real, this could be your woman right here. She do this shit to you.
she know her arrogance would eventually catch up with her. It's now 1 month after Shane's death, and Victoria is still living in his house, driving his car, and carrying on as if nothing had happened. She frequently visits Mike in jail and writes Facebook posts about how much she misses Shane. It seems that fateful night was behind her, and Victoria was free to live her dream life. But that was until something completely unexpected happened. On November 7th, the detectives received an anonymous tip to check Victoria's Snapchat account. While they weren't expecting much, after all, their primary suspect was already in custody, the investigation was about to be turned upside down. Unbeknownst to the police, Victoria had been planning Shane's murder for months over Snapchat with Mike. While Mike may have pulled the trigger, the messages made it clear that Victoria was the mastermind. With this new evidence showing that Victoria had conspired with Mike and encouraged Shane's murder, the detectives were ready to bring her in. Although Victoria remained arrogant, still convinced her plan was flawless, the police now had enough proof to completely dismantle her.
So, were there ever times that you and Mike talked about Shane together and that you were both upset with him because of things he was...
Yeah.
What was that about?
Just the way that he was acting and his behaviors at hand, and that if it was going to continue on, that we were going to sit down and sit there and say no more alcohol allowed in the house at all.
Mike had multiple usernames on Snapchat. Do you remember Devil Daddy 13?
That might be one of his.
You ever remember having a conversation with Mike?
That's wicked, bro. Imagine a dude named Devil Daddy 13 cracking your little shit. Bro. Devil Daddy 13 cracking my little shit. And this my wife, though, cracking my little shit. And he think you about to smoke me? It's crazy. It's crazy work. A nasty world we live in, bro. A nasty world we live in, bro.
about Shane when he was using that Demo Daddy 13.
Not off the top of my head.
Victoria's voice goes quiet, the question likely sending her mind racing through every conversation she had with Mike. With Victoria scrambling to collect herself, the detectives were about to confront her with every incriminating message they had. But little did they know, Victoria's arrogance would persist, still believing she could walk free without facing the consequences.
So I want to show you this, and maybe I can jog your memory too. I don't know. This is those snaps between Devil Daddy and Rebel Princess. Everything that I read between you and Mike. He said, some days I just wish you would get in an accident or something. So
I didn't have to deal with this crap.
but let's just read through these, Victoria.
Okay.
So cut your wrist to get caught.
It was supposed to say too much of a risk, your dumb ass would get caught.
So then, Mike responds back to you. It can be done if done right, and it wouldn't be hard to do. And then you responded back to him saying,
Yeah.
not without getting caught or guilty.
And that's where I'm sitting here trying to convince him, like, no, you're not doing this. One, you're going to get caught. Two, you're going to feel hella guilty about shit.
So then, again, Mike to you, getting caught wouldn't be an issue. Going doesn't carry guilt with me. Person has no hold on me. Mike reports back to you there's a lot of things that could be done to make it look like natural causes based off his depression and all that's going through his head. I've done it with my dad before, not enough to kill him, but enough to get a point across and make a difference. To a point, and if he dies, he can't defend himself. We can all say he's been acting hella different. The right story by everyone can dismiss it all, and then you say, I'd rather it look an accident. It's the only way. I'm going to keep house. We are sitting here, and I only want one thing from you, and one thing only. I want the truth.
You didn't even expect us to have those.
Needless to say, Victoria
cooked her. Cooked her. That's what you get, you dumbass. That's what she get. That's exactly what she get, bro. She need to go to jail for the rest of her life, bro. That's what she get.
Indeed wasn't expecting this. Corporal
job,
Cox
detectives.
has just revealed a conversation from 2 weeks before Shane's murder in which Victoria explicitly expresses her wish for his death. Her intent is clear as day. I'd rather it look like an accident. It's the only way. Other messages, such as touch your wrist to get caught, reveal the meticulous planning that went into Shane's murder. Victoria is naive enough to try and explain the messages away, even claiming that she was actually trying to dissuade Mike from shooting Shane. But despite the overwhelming evidence, Victoria still had a plan to slip out of this predicament.
She's good.
Victoria, I can tell things are weighing heavy on your mind.
There was a lot of abuse with me and Shane, but that doesn't mean that I ever wanted to leave. Under no circumstances did we plan for this to happen. What went through Mike's head that night that it went all down, I don't know. Shane gets to drinking, he gets violent, and he gets terrifying. Now, I know it's conversation, but at the tail end of that relationship with Shane, it did feel like I was trapped. That night it just went way too far.
Shane gets shot and he falls down. Who helps?
None of that shit working.
Anybody try to stop his bleeding?
No, I can't handle blood, and he wouldn't let me touch him anyways. All he did was grunt and make weird noises.
You can't explain
dying,
Victoria.
dickhead. What the
time
fuck?
to tell the truth.
I am. This wasn't planned. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Except you're talking about murdering your husband with your lover. We're making this right for Shane. Shane's the victim here.
And I understand that, but I didn't plan my husband's murder.
How often have you talked about killing someone?
Oh, Lord.
No, seriously. How often have you had these conversations with people?
You're telling me that you're a perfect person and you've never done a single wrong thing in your life?
No.
I have
Or
never,
made a wrong conversation?
talked about murdering someone.
Okay, but you've never sat there and made a wrong retort.
Remember when I told you Shane was dead that morning?
Yeah.
You remember what you said back to me?
No.
And you actually said to me you were worried about losing your house.
Oh,
Your husband just died. I told you that. Do you think those things planted the seed in Mike?
And it might have. So
Be careful, man, who y'all be with, bro. These people is terrible, bro. Be careful, man. Be careful.
planting the seed in there, possibly. I very well might have without even intending to do so. 90% of that yes was smart out remarks. Can I please go?
tell you this right now, absolutely no.
Yes,
What I have for you is an arrest warrant signed by the 5th District Court Judge.
Seriously?
Seriously, you are being placed under arrest right now.
I did not kill my husband, and that will come up, and I will sit there and make sure that you guys are making a huge mistake.
Victoria finally admits to planting the idea of murdering Shane in Mike's head. Unbeknownst to her, Corporal Cox has masterfully coaxed her into confessing and sealing the fate of her secret lover. Months after the murder, Victoria was finally arrested and escorted to Beaver County Jail, the same
Perfect. Where she need
facility
to be.
where her lover was being held.
Yep.
Mike Miller pled down from murder to manslaughter and received a sentence of 8 years to life. Victoria Worth was convicted of criminal solicitation and conspiracy to commit aggravated murder and sentenced to 3 years to life in prison.
Hey man, so that's the end of the video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below, bro. Honestly, I'm kind of mad they got those sentences, bro. I don't wish jail on nobody, but they need to go to jail, bro. Plotting to kill somebody that did nothing but take care of you, bro. I'm sure he wasn't perfect. I'm sure he wasn't the best husband. But come on, you're not the best wife, you know what I'm saying? So, as always, man, stop doing that dirt. 2026, man. Be careful who you happy with, bro. And I'm gonna get at y'all next time with the next reaction, man. Send me videos y'all want me to react to, man. My Twitch, Instagram right there, bro. So send me videos y'all want me to watch, man. Y'all stay smooth, man. Y'all stay safe.